It's good to see you again because I interviewed you on Zoom when the documentary first came out. I would call it, to say the least, game-changing documentary for this case at this point. You've got your whole crew here today. What brought the crew here for this hearing?
Britney Spears is supposed to speak at this hearing. A lot of people have been saying it's the first time she'll be speaking, but we actually know from an investigation we published yesterday that it's not. We know that Britney has been expressing her discontent, extreme discontent with the conservatorship for many years. These sealed court documents really showed us that. She's been asking to end it. She's been asking for her dad to be removed for years. And so it's all been behind closed doors. So possibly we'll see if she actually is, if the public is able to hear what she says, but we might be able to hear her say that,
I read that article and another game changer, because that had been kind of this laurel that, some of the narrative had been resting on, right? Well, Britney could ask any time to get out of this, but she hasn't. So what was your reaction when you first saw those documents?
It was pure evidence. I was really shocked that the narrative would be put out there so much. Her father's lawyer, Vivian Thoreen, has been saying Britney has never petitioned to end it. And I think she's using lawyerly semantics because we know Britney's court-appointed attorney, who she didn't choose, would file the petition at her request. But we have seen in these documents very explicitly that she has asked him to communicate to that to the court as early as 2014. We didn't see any documents before 2014, but now it's 7 years later. He hasn't done that, and you know what? He also has not even filed a petition for her father to be removed, even though the judge gave him that opportunity in November, and now it's June.
What does that say to you as someone who's been working on this so closely? You know all the players in this game. What does that say to you about the lawyers here, Britney's lawyer especially?
I think we really have to look really hard at this conservatorship system and the conflict of interest in a person not being able to choose their own lawyer, being represented by someone, chosen by the court who is making money as long as she's in the conservatorship. That's a huge conflict of interest in the system that we're exposing because we think it's in the public interest.
So you get these documents. I have to ask, how did you get these documents? This came out a day before her hearing, and these were leaked court documents to you, essentially.
Yep, we're really good journalists. We're really good investigative reporters.
Your crew being here, what does that mean? Is there a follow-up documentary coming?
We wanted to capture it just in case. We're not totally sure yet, but we ended the documentary on a scene outside the courthouse like this where the judge declined to suspend her father, an immediate suspension, and that was kind of the note it ended on. So we thought we could, if we do another one, we could pick back up here on the time where she's supposed to speak and see if that's different.
And last question for you. I remember you told me that Felicia was someone you were still in contact with from Britney's team, I believe. Who do you think, there was some criticism of her boyfriend in the press, and who do you think is on Britney's side here? Knowing what you know, who do you see as her champions that are rooting for her and do have her best interest at heart?
I don't know.